Okay, we pulled it off. I'm not really sure how. Look at these bags. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. So we are at New Brighton State Park and we've just out of Santa Cruz. If you want to check Santa Cruz out, check out yesterday's video. Today we are heading, it's about a 45 miler into Monterey. We're not 100% sure where we're going to stay. Word on the route is that everyone stays at the Veterans Park. So we're going to check that out. We'll play it by ear because we don't know. It might be sketchy. We'll find out. So Taylor thinks she might have finally found the leak. Just trying to work it out by putting a bit of extra air in. All right, Taylor, show us where it is.
I don't know.
So this thing completely flat in a matter of a few hours, maybe like 2 or 3 hours. She thought she'd found it, but no, it's not there.
Damn it.
Not even the valve though, is it? So Taylor's just finishing up with that mattress. Couldn't find the leak yet. We'll have a better look later. And we've already eaten breakfast, had oats. You guys know the drill. Now all this has to disappear into these bags. All right, we're good to go. 46 miles, which is, it's a day. We've decided that's a day. Taylor and I are both fully packed up. Feeling good. How you feeling, Taylor?
Good.
Good. Let's roll. So we're just descending out of the park now. We're gonna have to jump on the highway one for like a minute. And then we'll be going back off onto, I think it's State Park Drive. I think we're going to spend most of today off the one, which is probably good because it does sound busy from here. And I imagine it would be busy between Monterey and Santa Cruz. So hopefully we can avoid most of that traffic. Under the railway line and back up the other side. So guys, it's actually got us off the one. We're right beside it. Which, if you can see in here, it is so busy, so we're really glad. We're surprised there's this much traffic, to be honest. Okay, so directions are a bit painful at the moment. Wow, there's a shipwreck there. Or something. That's cool. What the hell, this is cool. So I think we're in Seacliff, guys. It's a cute spot. As it turns out, we're riding through a whole bunch of farmland. We thought there might be, built up suburbs all the way to Monterey, but it's like strawberries. So there's a bunch of guys in the farms here picking. Looks like they're strawberries. A lot of strawberries. Here's another piece of rural America for you guys. Flat, windy, smelly farmland. Pretty big contrast to most of what we've seen so far, actually. The West Coast just keeps surprising us, These signs are so funny. You'll never see them, and then you'll see a bunch of them. So this might be one of the most unique scenes we've had. Farmland right down to the coast. Machines like dust, weird smells. It's definitely been an unexpected day of riding, very different. We met a local guy and he gave us a better route to get to Monterey. So we will be jumping on the one for a bit, but he seemed to think it's good. There's a wide shoulder. He seemed to think it's better than going the way that the maps was telling us to go. So when in doubt, trust a local, I guess. So as you guys can probably tell, we're back on the one. We're just coming into Moss Landing now. You can see the power plant on the left. So we just picked up some strawberries here, this local place. We've seen how they're grown, but still, they do look like they'll be good. So we've just popped into Moss Landing. We found a cute little picnic area right off the highway and right next to these marinas as well. So we're gonna eat some bread. It's kind of all we got. We didn't really have any other food. We're gonna have it with those strawberries we just bought, and we got some avocados, and we also got jam, strawberry jam. Then we're gonna keep moving, I guess. This is lunch. It works out well. Check out this boat over here, the Phoenix Maxima. I don't think it's left the docks for a while. Look at all the plants on it, and you can't really see in the camera, but you can see it a bit. Where the ladder is, there's chickens. Guys, look at this. We're pretty sure it's an otter. We're not 100% sure. He's just itching himself, having a good scratch. He looks like a muppet. He doesn't even look real.
Guys, look at this guy. He is living the life. And there's a seal just over there. They're just hanging out in the marina here. Just taking it easy. Okay, so we've had lunch now. We pretty much ate like a baguette and a half. It was good. And we're gonna pack up, get back on the road. We're both a bit cold. It's a bit grey, a little bit chilly. Gonna get on the move.
Alright guys, we are rolling out. This is Moss Landing, the little town. Gonna go through here and then continue heading south down to Monterey. Should be pretty chill, 25 miles or so. Nothing too crazy. Alright, so we just crossed over the one and we're on this Moderna road or whatever. Apparently there's a bike route up here and it should lead us all the way into Monterey. I'm not sure if it's a road. It must be a road. There's no way it's a path out here. Surely. So we're making our way. Taylor's just... What are you doing, Taylor? What are you doing?
Well, layers on, layers off. You know the game. But it's hot now.
It's so noisy as well. We're like right up alongside the one and it is busy, guys. We're glad to be off it, honestly.
Super windy. It's
Yeah.
like,
Headwind.
yes.
Guys, this has been the weirdest day. Would you believe there is a bike path out here? We were so surprised to see it. The cyclist we met said bike path, but we both thought he must just mean along the road. But no, literally probably like still another 15 miles or so to Monterey. So maybe this goes all the way there. Who knows? I hope so, honestly. It's nice to be off the roads.
Guys, is that a tree? Or is that a 5G tower? I don't know.
So these bike paths have been great so far, guys. There's a whole bunch of them. They're going all over the place. We've pretty much been following the railway line most of the time. But we must be pretty close to the beach because there's sand dunes on our right side. And one is on the left.
Check it out, our first sign for LA. 338 miles. Isn't that just crazy, guys? This has been an insane tour. But we're actually getting there. I thought I'd give you a look at these bike paths. You can see they're pretty smooth and we're right up on the dunes here. This is like a closed state park, I think. It's good riding.
Guys, these bike paths continue to shock us. Like imagine having this sort of thing right down the west coast. It would make for such a different ride. But you can see how busy it is over on the one there. It's like hectic traffic. Over here, nothing.
One of the first scenic spots. That must be Monterey over there. And yeah, good view of the coast on the bike path.
Oh my goodness. Look, we could not ask for a much better bike path than this. In the sand dunes, on the water. Wow.
Look at this thing, guys. This guy's literally just like gliding in this thing. He just jumped off and he's just flying around. Look at that, no motor. If anyone knows what those things are called, let us know in the comments.
We're definitely not complaining about this, guys. Look at this. What a spot for a bike path, huh? Guys, look at this bike path. You could not get any closer to the coast. This is insane.
So if you're wondering why we don't normally go to the supermarket together, it's because locking the bikes up is a literal chore. Our chain's kind of short and with the panniers on there, it's always a big pain. Look how we've got hers lifted up like that. Because we just both wanted to go in this time. Now I remember why we don't. Alright, so check out all the food we got. I don't know where we're going to put all this because that is a lot. We've only got 4 panniers. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Okay, we pulled it off. I'm not really sure how. Look at these bags. I think if she rides gentle, it should be okay. And mine's kind of the same. Really overflowing. Okay, so like 1,000 feet later, we made it. Veterans Park is actually beautiful, but it's at the top of a friggin' mountain, guys. Seriously, it was like over 10% just to get up here, with all the groceries as well. Ugh. But now we're here. It feels really good. We're going to try and set things up, and the showers here are free, so that's awesome. So we can have a good shower, relax for like an hour, and then get to bed. And this is the hiker biker spot. I think we're going to set our tent up on the right there. Taylor's doing something. Got the food boxes, the benches, and there's like a bunch of other little spots under the trees you could use as well. And it's just us here for now. Alright, so I've been filling the old food pantry, and I really hope we didn't buy too much food, guys. Check it out. It's kind of packed. And that's actually not even all the food. I mean, you guys saw it in the shopping trolley. Make sure you hit subscribe so you see tomorrow if we actually manage to fit it all. Apparently there's raccoons around here, so I better keep it locked up. So our air mattress, the Nature Hike Outdoors, the double, has been giving us so much trouble on this trip. I think I sealed the leak on the valve with some thread tape. I think I showed you guys that already. If I didn't, you know, plumber's tape, thread tape, ran a bit of that around the valve. I might show you later. But we've still been waking up after a few hours on the ground. You know, it's going flat. So I'm going to try and work out where the leak is. I don't know the best way to do it. So with no open body of water that I'm aware of, it's so big and cumbersome to handle as well. I think what I'm going to do is just blow it up and try and listen for the leak or feel around for it, you know, flip it around. You'd think it would be pretty obvious, but I don't really know. Could be a seam or something. Taylor thinks it might be the seam of the valve, but we did dip the valve in water and it wasn't bubbling, right? I wish I had some like soap in a spray bottle that I could like spray around the valve and have it bubble up, but I don't have it. So yeah, we'll see how we go. What do we got here, Taylor?
We've got Trader Joe's chickenless mandarin orange morsels, whatever a morsel is. But it's actually super good. And vegetable stir fry. They have some kind of chili sauce on it that's super good.
What's the verdict?
Verdict is it's awesome. These would be good if they were like more firm, because I just cooked them all together in one pot, but they're really, really good.
So at this point I've given up on that air mattress. I blew it up, I tested the valve, I put it in water. We've got that, it's not here, but there's like a collapsible little bowl we've got. You've seen it, the Cedar Summit one. So I filled that with water, put the valve in it, no bubbles, and it does go flat without us sleeping on it. It just goes flat when it's sitting there as well. So I'm pretty sure it's not the valve. So I guess there's a hole in it somewhere. I kind of looked around, tried to listen for it. You know, I've got no water to submerge it in, so for now we're sleeping on the ground, I think. Yeah, so we're cleaned up and we're gonna hit the sack. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys liked it. Tomorrow we've got a 33 miler and we're going to Big Sur. It's gonna be pretty sick. We're both pretty excited. And we'll probably spend an extra day there. We were looking at doing 17-mile road, whatever it's called, 17-mile drive here in Monterey. That's where all the really big mansions and stuff are. But after looking at the route, it was going to add about 17 miles to tomorrow's trip. And we figured, you know what, for us at this point, it's not worth doing the extra miles with 3 days worth of food just to see a few mansions. It looks like some of the coast around Monterey would be really good riding though. It's looks like on maps, it looks like flat roads right up on the beach. But I mean, we've seen a lot of this coastline, so it probably doesn't matter at this point. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.